everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've got my inspiring candle on. I'll try and show it to you without catching fire to everything. It's called Moss. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you'll know that I went out with my daughter. We went to this big garden centre and we were smelling candles, blah, 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 and they're quite expensive. And I said, go on, I'll treat us to a candle each. I found the one I wanted, which was sandalwood, and it smelled delicious and everything. Then my daughter was saying, oh, she wanted the moss one, she liked the smell of the moss. And we went off, we had lunch, we came back to this lovely candle that we'd both agreed was nice, and it smelled awful after lunch. So I'm not quite sure what that was about. And in the end, she said she wanted sandalwood, and we were both going to have it. And then she said, Mum, why don't you try something different? She said, you always have sandalwood. And I said, yeah, but that's because I like it. That's, a fragrance that, I like. She said, go on, you should try something different. So I was swayed and I bought the moss one. She had the sandalwood one. I had the moss one. When we get to the till, the woman on the till was raving about the sandalwood one, how marvellous it was, how it filled the room with scent, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I felt really disappointed then. I was like, I should have just stuck with sandalwood. You know where you are. Anyway, I've got this moss one. It does smell divine. It smells earthy, and it is really fresh and nice. So I'm not complaining really, she says, but just, this is what it's like in our house. Right, so I'm on now. I've made a comment on Ashley's channel and things. I hadn't done my PTTagClub. Is it just me? I find her prompts really difficult, really tricky. Maybe I overthink it, I don't know, but I struggle quite often with them. So the one that I hadn't done was Music Hall and Snakes and Ladders. Well, blah, 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 I didn't really know what I was doing. I have come up with this. Now, my only nod to anything to do with music is the fact that I've used music paper on the background, and it was very vintage because it's quite old and quite brittle, the paper, so I went over it with gesso. That is my only nod to that. The rest is the snakes and ladders. As you can see, I made my own grid, put a couple of ladders on, made a snake. That is it. And maybe it's a bit literal, I don't know, but that is my I was just frustrating myself, overthinking it, and I thought, no, I'm just going to do it, just going to do something, and then I've done it, so it is done. So then she picks out, I'm trying to think what the prompts were for this month, and it was classical and jagged. So I thought, well, I'm not going to spend a month thinking about this. This is just going to drive me nuts. I'm just going to do it. While I'm doing this one, I'm doing the other one. I'd got the music paper out, so I've kept it. I've kept the music paper. It's the same backgrounds. And that's my nod to classical. It's classical music. And then that's what it is. Jagged, I thought, well, I'll get some texture paste, which is what I've done, modelling paste, and I tried to make it really pointy and jagged, and I left it like that to dry, but when I've come back to it, it's not as jagged as I'd hoped, but I have gone over it. I tinted the modelling paste with some acrylic paint, and I have gone over the jutting out bits in gold. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not sure whether or not we're in focus. So that is my nod to classical and jagged. And this bow thing came off a Christmas cracker last year, I think. I've been saving them, and I thought, oh, do you know what? That's sort of a similar colour. I'm just going to pop that on there. So and this one's just got some, what do you call? I never remember what you call this. It's like tinsel. It's not tinsel. Eyelash trim, I think it is. And it's got similar colours to the snake. I thought, right, that will do. So PTTagClub, that is it for, I'm a month, I'm done now for till next month, till February. So that is my take on, let's go in there, Music Hall, Snakes and Ladders, and classical and jagged. That's the best I could come up with. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll be back out on rave. I've got so many things I want to do. My brain is it's just, I can't rest. I want to make some ATCs, I want to do some clay, I want to do I'm dying to play with my jelly print. I'm dying to play with my lino kit. Oh my goodness, and my mosaics. It's just so many things and not much time, but I'm going to have a play and come back. Anyway, have a lovely weekend if I don't see you before. Take care and have lots of fun, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye for now.